Because usually what happens is this, the very first jobs that people have, you are competing with people who have not gone to, who don't have tertiary education. And the disadvantage you have is they probably have been doing the job longer than you. So they have more experience
in that job
than you, despite your tertiary education. I met a particular lady who was who graduated and for years. In fact, funny story, I picked her up twice. The first time I picked her up, I know that she had this what do you call this Bob Marley
Afro.
Was Bob Marley. She did Bob Marley and all that.
This
is this more dread?
That one the weave.
May God forgive me. I picked her up. I just someone waved me down and I gave her.
Picked her up or you give her?
I gave her a ride. I give her a ride.
Picked her up, yeah.
So I gave her a ride. Okay, so she waved me down. I gave her a ride. And as I gave her a ride, I was looking at the girl. I told her, I said you're going to think I'm a prophet, but I know some things about you. She said, like what? Say, for example, I knew that this morning when you had your bath, you batted with a blue sponge. She looked at me as if I'm a prophet or so.
Based on the future.
How could I know that? And I told her, I said, because a strand of the sponge is still in your hair. Okay, then we got talking, and then she told me how she graduated from a school. I think it was in, she went to school in Benin Republic or so, and all that. She graduated, I can't remember the degree she came out with, and then she came back and said she has been going up and down looking for jobs. She said that even as she's talking to me, she's extremely hungry. She had not eaten that morning. Then she woke up with hunger and all manner of things.
And this around evening time, where?
This was early in the morning. She didn't eat the day before.
Okay.
She woke up hungry and all that and that.
O1O.
So she told me all manner of things. The job that she told me about. We're not started working on some of the projects we're working on. This was like 4 or 5 years ago and all that. So, and then we got talking. And the next thing she told me was that she told me a couple of jobs she has done. That she picked a factory job. The job was 40K or so back then. And then she was doing the job 4 years ago. The job was paying 40K. And there were people in the factory did not like her. So why would don't like it? Because they're looking at her that they said they tell her that you went to school. And they also they did not go to school. And that's why all your school is taking back to be dragging this factory work with us. And I'm trying to encourage her that, well, so what said she gave up the job because she got tired of the insults and all that. So right now she was going up and down looking for a better paying job. That was where we met and we got talking, and I think we exchanged phone number. I told her to call me or so, and she didn't call. About 3 years ago, about 3 years after, I met her again around the same spot. So when she flashed me,
she was waiting for you.
When she flashed, I gave her a lift again. She said, I've given you a lift before. And I said,
3 years after.
3 days after. 3 years. I figured out she was simple because she had this kind of scum behavior that she was
okay
and all that. And I told her a couple of her story, the Benin Republic story, and every single thing. They said that apparently that's the way she transports herself. She gets rides.
So you can't remember.
She flashes. She takes free ride, going, coming every day.
Each hiking.
Each hiking. So next thing she told me that, do I want to buy life insurance or so? I'm like, what happened? She said she's selling life insurance now. She's working with her phone rang, said it's her boss from work or whatever, and every single thing. That the pay is terrible and all that. She complained about the job and everything. I said, okay, well, 3 years. Factory work. She's working in life insurance right now.
Oh, shit.
You're saying it's hard. And that's for a woman. That's for a woman who has a payment system that is illegal.
Globally accepted.
You get. So for you as a young man that you're on your own, Baba, you get. So, but the point is this. So that's why I'll say that they need a mate. So fresh out of school, pick up a job, any job at all, so that you still have you always have internet access. You have
So if the guy now, I get okay after probably I've been applying for 1 year, 2 years because it's not like, so what.
He should upskill. He should upskill within the industry, whatever industry he finds himself.
Okay, with the tools that he has gathered.
With the tools that are available there.
Good question.